Hello to you good people. It's always a pleasure to have you on my channel, Pay Yourself Back. I'm Carlos, aka C-Los, and here it's all about enjoying life, having fun, and spreading positive energy. So if you're with me, click that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so that you'll be notified whenever I publish a video, guys. They always say that every day above ground is a good day, and today it is another bright and sunny day here in South Florida. If you are in the market for a new construction home in Florida or really anywhere, from my experience, there are some things that you should be aware of. Now, I'm not a realtor or a broker, which is a good thing because I can really give you guys a honest buyer's perspective. I've done several videos on my experience buying a resale home and now a new construction home here in Port St. Lucie, Florida. So go and check those videos out, guys. Now, I know you guys have been asking me about updates on my new home, and I'm going to put together a video for you, giving you an update basically on where I stand with the bill, which is really not much, guys, because we still have a long ways to go. I mean, we're only about 2.5 months into the build process, so it's not much to tell you, but you know, I'll give you a little bit, let you know what's going on. So I'm going to say early in this video, because I know some of you aren't going to watch it to the end and you're going to ask me questions, so in the comments. So the first and probably most important buyer beware is to make sure that the purchase price stays the same from start to finish. Now, I know y'all looking at me like, what the heck is he talking about? Well, I'm gonna share a little scenario with y'all so you'll understand what I mean a little bit later on in the video. Hidden costs such as lot fees. Lot fees are an additional charge that builders and developers tack on to the price of a new home depending on where it's located. So if you're buying a home in a very desirable area, you know, those areas that are kind of like hidden, kind of secluded, low traffic areas, then more than likely you can count on paying a higher lot fee, or what they call a premium. The second fee that they use to charge you is like a lot prep fee, which is the process of clearing away any impeding objects like trees, shrubbery, tree stumps, whatever the case may be, completing grading and excavation, staking the house, location for the foundation. And the third one, of course, is your impact fees. Impact fees is a one-time fee assessed to either developers or builders. The purpose is to help pay for increased infrastructure demands created by new growth. So guys, these are questions that you should ask the builder before you even start thinking of using them, because they may not include these fees in the initial purchase price. Believe it or not, they may not be forthcoming with this information, so you have to ask questions, guys. I mean, otherwise you're going to be wasting your time and you're going to be wasting their time. So ask questions ahead of time, guys. That's why I'm doing this video, to kind of bring a little awareness, spread a little awareness to you guys. So here's a caveat. Some people say that you don't need a realtor when buying a new construction home. Well, beside what I've experienced for myself, who do you think made me aware of these traps? My realtor. So once again, guys, if your realtor is not explaining these things to you, well, then maybe you should shop around a little bit more. And this is no disrespect to any other realtors out there, but life is about choices. Once again, I will leave my realtor's contact information in the description box. He has a YouTube channel, so I will also link his YouTube channel in that description box as well, guys. One thing that you should know about me, ladies and gentlemen, is that I am an out-of-the-box thinker. I say this all the time, so I don't put all my eggs into one basket. And had I done that initially, we probably would be right back at square one trying to find a new construction home. C-Los, what do you mean by that? So out of a few other builders, holiday builders just stood out to me because not only did they have floor plans, but they also had established the lot with your total purchase price. Total purchase price, meaning all of those fees that I just talked about, the lot prep and the impact fees, it's included in that final purchase price. So what you see is what you get. You know, it's no getting around it, guys. There's no hidden, you know, they're very forthcoming with that information. It's very clear. So I've signed a contract with Holiday, and my house is currently going through the process of being built. So even if the price of lumber goes up 150% due to whatever, I know someone had left me a comment saying beware of lumber prices and things of that nature going up and increasing the cost of new homes and stuff like that. Even if it goes up 150% or whatever the case, 200, 300%, it won't affect the total purchase price of my house. I had to call and verify that from my lender, and it is true. In my contract, it specifically says the total purchase price shall be the base price of the lot and the house, less credits or discounts that may be applicable. Now, that may not be the case with other builders. I'm not going to speak for other builders, but I know with Holiday, it's spot on. So you need to be aware of that. If you're not, you're just wasting your time. So getting back to the scenario and the purchase price increasing. Before I chose and committed to Holiday, I had another builder in mind. I'm not going to say who it was, but I picked out a floor plan with them, and it was just a verbal agreement. But because of the high demand due to the pandemic, we had to be put on a waiting list, which they said could take up to 45 days before we are notified of the availability. Well, guess what? We finally were notified through a text of all things that the house was available, which was cool, but the price had increased by like $10,000. And here's what they had to say. They said, in the text, they said that a lot reservation does not lock in the price. The price is locked in at the time of contract only. Prices are subject to change prior to the contract. This should be a red flag to anybody who uses common sense. Now, I didn't go with that builder. I just had a gut feeling. Even though I initially had thought of going with them, I just was something in my gut said, you know what, keep looking. So, you know, really at this point, my interpretation of that is either you take it or you leave it. The problem is that if you are only approved for, let's throw a number out there, let's say 300K, and now being on a waiting list for 30 plus days for a home that was initially like, say, 290. So you were approved for 300. The house came in at 290, but by the time you got the text, it said that the house had increased to, let's just say, 315K. So what do? Well, you can either go back to your lender and try to get a higher approval to match the new adjusted price, which if you were on a budget, it would definitely put you over that budget. And once again, depending on your financial situation, you might not even, the lender might not approve you for a higher amount. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be aware of these things before they happen. Ask questions, and ask questions. In conclusion, guys, what I'm saying, buying a home, whether it's a new home or whether it is a resale used home, it's a major purchase. And all I'm trying to do is spread awareness to you based upon my experience. So you know, it's all about, you know, sharing is caring. I'm here for everybody, guys. And if I can share some information or share my experience with you guys that can maybe help you, then that's what I'm here for, guys. So I hope that you got something out of the video. And I used to do this before, and I know I've gotten away from it, guys. If there is something here in Florida, particularly South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Homestead, the Keys, somewhere like that, that you would like to see, give me some ideas, leave me some feedback, leave me a comment, and I would do my best to make that video for you, or do that video for you. Something in the bounds of reason, guys. I'm not going to be like hang gliding and skydiving and all that stuff. So something in the bounds of reason. You know, I just want to say, guys, to all of you who are subscribed to me, I just can't say it enough. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it, guys. Like the video, share the video, and of course, subscribe to Pay Yourself Back, guys. And listen, until next time, Be well, my friend. CeeLos out, baby.